Hey guys, this is Angie here coming to you from Illinois Zone 5, and today I want to talk about how to keep my hydrangeas in pots alive in Zone 5. So, in front of you, what you see are three different hydrangeas. On this side, we have a panicle hydrangea, which is called Little Hottie. This one with the beautiful dark purple leaves is called a pink dynamo, which is a mountain hydrangea. And then the last one over here, the big beautiful pink clusters, is the Let's Dance Can Do hydrangea. So the first point to consider is, what type of hydrangea do you have in a container? I prefer panicle hydrangeas like this one, the Little Hottie hydrangea, mainly because of the fact that if it's going to go in a container, the general rule is that the plant should be at least 2 times lower than your current hardiness zone. And panicles are down to zone 3, so that is my first choice. That is true of this hydrangea and also true of this hydrangea, zone 3. But what and if you have a hydrangea like this one, this mountain hydrangea, these beautiful purple leaves, what if you have one of those? It's actually only hardy down to zone 5. That's going to make a difference. So the second thing to consider is, what type of pot did you plant, or are you going to plant this hydrangea in? This first pot here is kind of thick, heavy plastic. I bought it from a local garden center, and it seems to be on the thicker side. So for my panicle hydrangea that's hardy down to zone 3, I'm not very worried about that one. Now in this case, for the mountain hydrangea, it's in, sorry for the fingers, it's in a standard plastic pot. It's not very thick. That means that hydrangea is going to have to go in a sheltered location. This pot on the end is a much thicker pot that I purchased from Lowe's, and it actually came with a sticker indicating that it was frost resistant. So for my panicle hydrangea that's in this container in a frost resistant pot, I don't necessarily have to do anything in particular with it because I'm not worried about the roots freezing. This one in the middle, however, I am going to have to put that one in a sheltered location. And when I say sheltered location, I'm referring to moving it to my garage, putting it on perhaps an old piece of carpet or even some old cardboard, so that the contact of the pot is not directly with the cement, because that's going to make it super cold. And then this one, which is in the medium, I would call it the medium range of pot sensitivity to frost. This one has a panicle hydrangea in it. So again, I'm not particularly worried about it, but if there was any concern, what I would do is probably put it close together with other pots and then put a bunch of leaves around it to give it some added warmth. Now, if you were uncertain about the quality of your pot, I would say put them in the garage and definitely make sure you put something under them. Again, cardboard, or you could put them on an old rug so that the pot is not making direct contact with the concrete. So, those are the options. Again, I think it's important to consider the type of pot that you have. I would say if you've got a few extra bucks, spend some more money, get a frost free, or should I say frost resistant pot, because that'll save you the trouble of moving it, which I hate to do, but sometimes I have to do it. And also, if you like panicle hydrangeas, I'd say those are your best bets for pots because they're far hardier than, let's say, the microphyllus or the mountain hydrangeas. So, I hope that these tips will help you to keep your hydrangeas alive over your zone 5 winter. Have a great day.